says you have to call just one place, home. New dreams and better scenes, and best of all, I don't pay property tax. Hello everybody, I'm just getting us set up here. Just getting the fire lit. So you got the crackling fire in the background. Oops, and the sound of the crickets. I had actually hoped to be outside this week, but the weather said differently, so we are inside again. Put my phone down. And as per usual, I am still setting up. I had planned to come into my office today, but the universe had other ideas, so I ended up napping quite a bit, and working on some homework for a class I'm taking. And so I had to rouse myself at one point, like, oh no, it's almost time, I have to get going. And then when I got closer, I turned onto the street that I need to turn onto to get here, and it was closed. And it's a one-way street. And I thought, hey, it would have been great to know that that street was closed before I turned onto it. But anyway, so it all worked out. I got to park in the same place I normally do. I found my way around, and we are here together to do our sacred pipe ceremony. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for joining me. I think I need to turn down the campfire a bit. Whoops, not all the way. I don't even know if you guys can hear the fire, but it adds to my ambiance anyway, so that, especially since I had been looking forward to doing this outside this week, and then it decided to rain instead, so I honor the rain. And I'm very grateful that I have a place to come and do this inside when I need to. So, counting our blessings. And please let me have... Okay. Coyote is working overtime. I just bought new tobacco because I was running low. I actually bought 2 bags. Normally, I just get a bag at a time, and I'm like, hey, I'm just going to get 2 because then I don't have to keep running back to the store when I need to. And as luck would have it, I thought I tucked one of the bags into my pipe bag, and apparently I did not. But that is okay. I still have some tobacco left, and we will make it work. All right, so thank you again, everybody, for coming to join me. Hey, Jeff and Belle, yay. I am Patrick. I am the owner of Perching Wolf Studios. I am your friendly neighborhood shaman, and every week we do this little get-together sacred pipe ceremony, and I usually end up chatting and rambling, and hopefully some things I say make sense and help people. Mm. I needed a bit of chai. So, if you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy this. And the ones that have been with me for over a year, thank you so much for your persistence and your tenacity, sticking with me, your perseverance. I so appreciate it. I actually do this for you guys. I would be doing this on my own if I weren't doing this on live video, but just in case some of you aren't getting tired of the story, I started this, like I said, about a year ago when the pandemic started, and I was doing pipe ceremony on my own every day as kind of my function to help maintain hope and love and respect and to keep that frequency alive and high. And so I was doing it every day, and I was taking prayer requests from people, or including people in the circle who requested that. And then it just got to a point where I wanted to do more. It struck me how I could help people more by creating a safe and sacred space for them to gather in, whether it's virtual or real. It's all real. So that they had a time and a space where it was safe to let go of the world, take the world off their shoulders, take a breath, and actually connect to Creator. Because that is a bigger portion of prayer than just praying like we're taught. If I'm just doing praying for people's intentions, it does help. Don't get me wrong, and it is very, very powerful. But I realized that I could do more good by allowing people the space to connect and align with Creator, with their own spirits, and send their prayers and intentions personally. Even when I'm teaching my classes and stuff, I always try to make sure that there's some experiential portion of it, because no one can take your experience from you. And so if you experience something, it is not just hearsay. It's not just listening to lectures and listening to someone talk about how beautiful the universe is or whatever. It's like giving you the opportunity to actually feel it, to experience it. And to me, that's almost more important than saying your prayers, because when you connect to Creator, when you work from your heart and move from alignment, everything you do is a prayer. So, part of my chai imbibing. So we do this every week. It's a sacred pipe ceremony, and whatever way you pray, whatever way you connect to Spirit, whatever way you lose yourself, like letting go of the ego and really turning inward, whatever that is welcome here. Especially because I'm live on video and I can't hear you, no one else can hear you, so whatever it is you do is private and personal, but we're still connected through the internet, through the holographic universe. So whether it's yoga or chanting or meditating or praying or whatever it is you do, do that for this next hour or so. And the first thing we need to do when we're doing ceremony is create that sacred and safe space that I mentioned before. And so we do that by calling in the spirits to hold that space for us, to maintain that higher frequency around us so that we can let go in the middle, knowing that we're watched over, that we're taken care of. And when they hold that higher frequency, then nothing of a lower frequency can come in. And so if you think about it like an armadillo and his armor on his back, right? Well, his back is just a dense layer of hair and skin, right? And so it's no different than any other part of him. It's just denser, higher frequency. But it's that hardness, it's that more densely packed hair and fur and skin that protects the underbelly, so that when he surrounds himself in that higher frequency, he can be all soft and cuddly on the inside. And so that's kind of what they do. They do that higher frequency around us so that we can let go in the middle and nurture and foster our hearts in safety and acceptance and love. So that's what we're doing. And so I'm going to call in the spirits to watch over us. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, and the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Bless us with your love and your light. Thank you. Oh. Alrighty. So we are now in safe and sacred space. And though we may be far flung, because we live in a holographic universe, doing our spiritual work, when I do that, I don't just put a circle of light around me. That circle of light encloses you as well, because in a hologram, space and time is an illusion. And so that's how we do long distance healing. That's how we do all kinds of different things. And so you are in the same space that I am, as if you were here in this room with me. So you are in safe and sacred space. It's all right for you to relax, take a breath, and just feel grounded. Feel the support of Mother Earth under you. In fact, go ahead and take a deep breath. Hold it for a moment and let it go. Take another deep breath. Hold it for a moment and let it go. And as your breath returns to normal, I want you to feel the base of your spine extending down into the earth, down through the building, the chair, whatever you're sitting on, whatever is between you and the earth opens to allow that energetic taproot to descend extending further and further into the earth, down, deep, deep into the ground. And as it descends, you can have other little tendrils reaching out from the main taproot, letting it go as deep as it needs to until you feel grounded, connected. You feel like you've got a foundation to stand on. You feel present. And then when you feel grounded, bring your awareness up to your heart. Take another deep breath and hold it. And let it go. And take another deep breath and hold it. And let it go. Now from your heart, allow your awareness to rise to the crown of your head, to your crown chakra. Let your crown chakra open as though it were the lens of a camera. Open it wide and stretch your awareness up into the sky and find Grandmother Moon. And feel her loving silver threads of light descend upon you, showering upon you, coming down through your crown chakra straight into your heart. And breathe that love of Grandmother Moon into your heart. The beautiful, unconditional love, the beauty, the light. And as you continue to breathe, that silver fire of love from the moon filling your heart, let your breath stoke the flames of that love and that light. Until that light stretches out from the heart, reaches out cell by cell, molecule by molecule, until your whole entire body is alight with love, that silver, glistening, beautiful love that you are. And just feel yourself glowing from the inside as though you were a star. And feel that light radiating out from you. It's effortless. You don't have to radiate. The light radiates automatically from who you are. All you need to do is surrender into the light that you already are. And as you feel that light, feel it radiating from you, let that light reach out even further until it fills the room that you are sitting in. Or if you're outside, let it fill the space all around you. And let it continue with every breath to expand until it fills the city or town that you're in. Until it encompasses the entire state or province. And let it reach out to the very edges of the country you are in. And let that radiance continue to expand and expand until it fills the continent, until it takes over the hemisphere. And let that eminence of your radiance continually encompass and contain the entire globe. Feel the entire planet bathed in the light that you are, that divine love that is your essence. You are now connected to the heart of every living thing, including Mother Earth herself. There is no place for conflict. There is no place for duality. In this space, we are one. And there is enough space for every living being to be at their full radiance and their full power, because we are all part of the same source energy. We can all be as big and powerful as we can be without threatening or making someone else small and weak. From our power, from our love, we see the love and the power in everyone around us, and every set of eyes we make contact with every heart we pass on the street. Feel that oneness. Feel that unity. This is who you truly are. There is no separation. You are the divine. You are light. You are love. When you're ready, if you feel like you want to bring it back in again, go ahead. As you inhale, let your light come back to a point where it's comfortable. Or you can leave it out over the entire globe. You can even let it expand even further to encompass the galaxy, or to reach the very boundaries of the universe itself. As I said, we are in a giant hologram. Every part contains the whole. The entire universe is within you. And by lighting yourself up, you light the universe. Go ahead and bring that light back to a place that's comfortable. Bring your awareness back, and back, until you become aware of your physical body, sitting wherever you're sitting, becoming aware of the sounds around you, the air around you. You can wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, tap on your legs, on your chest, till you feel back, come back completely. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Welcome back, everybody. Wow, that felt awesome. All right, are we ready to start our ceremony? All right, in case you're new here or you've never been to a pipe ceremony, I'll go over a little bit. So, this is the sacred pipe. Hollywood has come to call it the peace pipe. That's how most people, most non-indigenous people have come to understand it. But this is the sacred pipe that was given to the Lakota people 19 generations ago by White Buffalo Calf Woman. And she is actually one of my guides who I work with intimately. In fact, she's the one that nudged me into becoming a pipe carrier. But, so this is the pipe. The stem is the divine masculine, and the bowl is the divine feminine. So when I put the pipe together, when we join it together, it becomes all of creation. The masculine and feminine, the dark and the light, the hard and the soft, all creation. And in essence, what happens is that opens a channel straight to Creator. So whatever you're thinking, whatever you're praying, whatever you're saying, goes straight to Creator. So when I do put it together, it's basically one big prayer until I take it apart again. So, be mindful of your thoughts and what you're thinking, what you're praying. Pray big. You deserve everything that you desire. You wouldn't have those desires if you didn't deserve to have them. Those are actually a compass from Creator to let you know what direction you're meant to go in. So nothing is too big, nothing is too small. Don't limit yourself by thinking, oh, well, I can only do this. You are, like I just said before, you are divine light and love itself. And you are so powerful. There is no one more powerful than you. So pray as though you are a wizard and can manifest things in your hand. I don't know. I don't know where that came from, but and the other thing, I'm always careful not to say, like, watch your thoughts, because the thing is, when people start getting into manifesting and law of attraction and creative visualization and all that, they start to be afraid of their thoughts. They start to think, oh my God, I just had a bad thought. But the thing is, those laws of attraction and the things that govern manifesting, it's not like when you just learn about it, that's when it starts. It's been happening your entire life. It's not something you turn on and off. It is the way reality exists. It's the way reality is created. And so when you become more aware of your thoughts, you're already doing it. And so it's a matter of, it can only get better, is what I'm trying to say. It's like you've been doing it your entire life without knowing it. Now that you have awareness of it, it can only get better as you focus more and more on bigger, better thoughts based on love and wholeness rather than fear and hate. So just be mindful of your thoughts. See where your thoughts go and purposely think big thoughts. Create the thoughts that feel the best for you, and then think bigger. Anyway, so I will put the pipe together. Well, first I'm going to light some sage and some sweetgrass. God, I love that. And I'm going to smudge everything here on my little altar. Then I'm going to say a prayer, put the pipe together. I'm going to put 4 pinches of tobacco, hoping that I have at least 4 pinches in my bag. If you weren't here at the beginning, I stopped special at the store on my way here to buy tobacco, and I actually bought 2 bags rather than just one like I normally do, so that like next time I already had the bag when the old one goes empty. And then I left it in the car. And I was running late enough that I didn't have time to run back to my car and get it. Well, the truth is, I started laying out my altar here while I was live on Facebook, and so I didn't find out until that point that I was missing it. So anyway, so I will put 4 pinches of tobacco into the bowl, and you will hear the prayers that I pray for the different spirits and directions, etc. while I'm doing that. Then there's a song that I sing that White Buffalo Cappleman taught me and asked me to sing at the beginning of any pipe ceremony that I facilitate. So I will sing that song, and then I will light the pipe, and then I will blow a breath blessing into the four directions, to Father Sky, to Mother Earth, to all my relations, and then one straight to Creator. And then I will have a silent prayer with the stem to my forehead and the pipe to my heart and the bowl to my heart. And then I will come back and then probably have to relight the pipe, and then I will blow one straight at my camera. And again, through the magic of the internet and the magic of the holographic universe, that breath blessing will come straight from my heart, through my phone, through the internet, through the holographic universe, and reach your heart. So then I will continue to do some breath blessings, different intentions of mine, different intentions for some other people, intermittently sitting, just quietly meditating and praying, and then more breath blessings. And then when I'm done, there'll be another prayer. I will pull the pipe apart. Well, there's a prayer and then a song, and then I will pull the pipe apart. And technically that's when the ceremony is done. So then I will probably talk a little bit more, whatever comes through. I never know what they're going to want to talk about. But so that will be it, just to give you a little tutorial in case this is new to you. Or so the first thing I'm going to do is take another sip of chai. I used to have something on my website. I'm not sure if it's still there, but anyone that brings me a grande vanilla, no water chai, when they come for a reading with me, gets $5 off their reading. So just putting that out there. All right, so thank you again for joining me. Thank you so much for adding your energy here. It is palpable. I feel it. You make a difference. Even if you're watching this in repeat, your energy is still vital to this circle, and I appreciate it. So thank you so much. So, may you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. All right. Grandmother, grandfather, eagle, I send a voice. I ask permission to smoke in this place at this time. All my guardians watch over me as I smoke. Creator, Earth Mother, Tawabin, Shanadisi, Magikiwis, and Waboose. There is always room for you in my pipe. Creator, Earth Mother, for the two-legged, the four-legged, the winged, the crawlers and the swimmers. All my relations, come smoke with me. Grandmother Moon, Grandmother Ocean, to the energy of birth, growth, maturity, the spirit realm and our ancestors, may all the passages of our lives be in harmony and grace. Creator, Earth Mother, the wisdom of eagle, coyote, bear, white buffalo calf woman, bringer of the pipe and the law of good relations to the people. Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Yo Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Yo Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Yo. grandmother, grandfather, eagle, I send a voice. I thank you for our lives. I thank you for our paths. Thank you for the courage and the guidance, the love and the support that you give us. Thank you for helping us through our days to see a higher truth, to open our eyes to greater things. Thank you for allowing us to be here in this moment, in this place, on this beautiful planet. Thank you for the rising awakenness of humanity. Thank you for the light and the love all around us. Thank you. Aho. Ihi-la-ihi-o. 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 Oh. Thank you. How was that for you guys? Oh, I can't get enough of this. I love it so much. This is probably the most sacred space I know of, doing pipe ceremony. There's just nothing that compares to it for me. And I've been doing this work for quite a long time, so I've had quite a few experiences with a whole lot of different things, but I'm just so grateful that this came into my life, that I was called to do this work. It's funny because normally I just go rambling off into something, but I'm not feeling that tonight. I know I'm going through a lot of shifts and changes, and things are, it's not so much things are changing, but things are deepening for me. It's kind of like those experiences when you're at the top of your world, you think you know, not that you know everything, but everything is content. You feel like you're living this beautiful dream and everything is great, like you moved into your ideal home and everything is perfect just the way you like it. And all of a sudden, one day you discover a door, you open it up, and there's a whole nother room, there's a whole nother space there. It's kind of like that's what's happening, for me. And it's like, even with the excitement of this new space and this new expansion, there's fear there. And I just started, for those that don't know, I'm also a cartoonist. And I just started drawing a comic last night about how it's like I'm always in the right place at the right time, just as you are. And it's like, but at the same time, I'm coming to this place where it's like, it's just like the thinnest film ahead of me. And I have to push, I just have to, I don't even have to push, I just have to let go and fall through it to the new reality. And there's part of me that is excited as heck to get there. I can't wait. And at the same time, I have all these strings and ties to, obligations. That's, it's funny because it's like the comic I'm drawing, I'm actually feeling like I'm in a web hanging over this empty expanse of darkness, which is good, like the cosmic womb of the mother. And I feel safe because I'm being held in place, and at the same time, I so want to break free from that, right? And years ago, when I was going through my shamanic training with Sandra Ingerman, we did a journey to ask one of our guides what it was that was holding us back, what we needed to release. And it was, I still remember, and that was years ago. And I have one of my spirit guides is a dragon, big blue dragon, whose name is Mike. That's not his real name, but that's like the first part of his name. I can't pronounce the rest of it, so I just call him Mike, and he's okay with that. But anyway, so Mike appeared to me, towered above me, and I asked him, like, what do I need to let go of in order to move forward? And his one-word answer was obligations, and it was like he just blew fire, and it was like melting all the obligations, all the ties, all the expectations and everything. And sometimes I feel like I'm not exactly doing my work because it's years later and I still have these things that I'm letting go of. But it's like letting go of the obligations, those things that are keeping me in place so that I can move into my greater, more expansive self, that the one I came here to be. And I'm talking in the first person because this is my experience, but I'm saying it as much for you as me, because if you're feeling the same way, like if you feel like you're plateauing, or you feel like you've hit your apex as far as you can go, and feeling frustrated because you feel like there's more, you're not alone. That's what's going on for me right now. And I have this memory from another lifetime of just floating out in space above the earth. And I don't know if I was in some kind of vehicle, if it was just me, like maybe my soul, but I was drifting through space, and the earth was below me, and I was afraid I was going to crash into the earth, but there was a bigger part of me that was afraid I was going to miss the earth and end up in emptiness of space. And that was actually scarier than crash landing on earth. And in the memory, I actually ended up on earth, but that feeling of hanging in space and that vast emptiness, that vast darkness was so scary. And it's like this, that's like, oh, but that's where I am right now. It's like I can either choose to fall back to the earth, into normalcy, or I can miss the earth and fall into the expanse of everything. And I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. I don't know that I can put it really into words, but like, it's just like this thin a film of falling. I realize, like, my whole life I've kind of, well, I don't remember when I had that memory first, but it's been a long time. And it was like that feeling of looking into empty vastness of space was so scary. And so when I feel similar feelings, like, oh, that's what I need to avoid. Oh no, like this fear of becoming nothing is what's holding, is what I need to avoid, and come back to myself. And then I finally realized recently, it's like, no, that emptiness is where I'm supposed to let myself fall. But it's kind of like that feeling when you hit the top of the roller coaster, and you're just cresting the roller coaster, and you know there's nothing beneath you, and you're going to free fall. So that is what I am currently working on. Not working on, but that is what I am currently dancing with, playing with. That's where my journey is at the moment. And I think with everything that has happened in the past 5 or 6 years, especially lately with the pandemic, I think a lot of people's realities are shifting, right? It's kind of like bat medicine, which is kind of ironic because I've heard they said that the coronavirus came from a bat. But bat medicine, when bat shows up, it's like everything in your world is shaking up to the point where there's no ground left to stand on. Your world is just falling apart, and the only place to root yourself, the only place to ground yourself is spirit, is up, is the ceiling of the cave rather than the floor of the cave. And that's not a bad thing. It can be scary and terrifying, especially if you don't have that perspective. I don't know how I would survive this long through all the things I have without that perspective of shamanism that I have, that I can no longer see the world in any other way. And so that at least gives me a perspective of able to give me something. It's like a North Star giving me my bearings. I always know where I'm headed, no matter how scary it is. But anyway, know that if things are falling apart, if your world is shifting and you're not sure where you can put your weight down, then connect to spirit, alignment. Be like that and root yourself to the ceiling of the cave rather than the floor. And by doing that, your world literally turns upside down, and you see everything from a different perspective. Things start to make sense more, and if things are falling apart, it's because they're rearranging to give you a different solid ground that is more solid, more stable, more of a foundation for you, so that you can move forward in your life. Now I just have to listen to my own words, take some of my own medicine, and do that. But anyway, that's where I am. I hope you're doing well. I hope that, you at least have that North Star shining its light, so give you some reference point. And no matter what happens, you are divine light and love. You are connected from your heart to Creator. There is no separation. You are part of the creative force of the universe. You have always been here. Everything that you are, everything that makes you up right now has been here since before the Big Bang. So you have always existed, and you will always exist. So, like I was telling a friend for a while, I was able to, it's kind of faded a little bit now, but when I can pull up that feeling, it's kind of like the universe itself becomes my safety net, because I know that no matter what happens, even to the point of physical death, I am eternal. Nothing. That essence of who I am, the essence of who you are, will always be. So no matter what happens, if you have that bigger perspective, that bigger picture, like the astronauts, when they landed on the moon and were able to see the entire Earth, was like a spiritual experience for them, because they saw the whole Earth. Suddenly they had the bigger picture, and they saw the wholeness of the Earth, the connection, the unification of the Earth. There were no boundaries, there were no maps drawn out. It was one world, one system, connected and interchanging. So know that you are part of something bigger, that who you are in your essence can never be destroyed or killed, and that you are an eternal part of divinity. So, yeah, that's, I guess, what the guides wanted me to talk about tonight. So, anyway, so again, thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this, I hope you come back next week. Next Wednesday, hopefully next week we'll be outside, down by the river. I almost said my river, like I own it, but there's a special spot on the Cedar River nearby here that is a real power spot for me. So I get to not only share the ceremony with you, but share this sacred spot of mine. And so, and remember that I am here to support you. Back when I started this about a year ago, I had just been laid off of my day job. And so I am now a full-time shaman. Let me be your friendly neighborhood shaman. And I am here to help and support you, to empower you. So if there's anything I can do, reach out. Check out my website at perchingwolfstudios.net to see what shamanic services I offer, different forms of healing, readings, and it's really hard. It's really hard to put down in writing what I do or what I offer. So because every interaction with every person is different and unique, and it's my spirit guides who determine what needs to be done. And so I can give a rough outline of things like soul retrieval or whatever, but my guides are the ones that are in charge. I'm the hollow bone they work through. And so if you just feel a tug from your heart that you want to work with me, I would love to do that. Just you can reach out through my website or through Facebook Messenger or something. And like I mentioned, I'm a cartoonist. If you're interested in seeing the comics I'm drawing, you can look them up on I've got a blog I post them to, and it's drawingbreath-comic.blogspot.com. You can check out my latest comics there if you're interested. And if you're interested, I actually do miniature card readings every Monday night on Facebook Live at 7:30 Monday nights. And I pull 3 cards and you get to choose a number for which card you want. It's a lot of fun. I hope you can come to that as well. But I hope this was meaningful for you. I hope you had a good experience tonight. If you did, I hope you will come back next week. Invite your friends. Feel free to share this video. And again, I'm so grateful for your presence here. Thank you so much. So, I'm going to, now that we've done our ceremony and we invited the spirits in to hold the space for us, it's time to release them, let them go back to their realms, and let us move from non-ordinary reality into ordinary reality. So spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the fae, spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Our work for now is done, but you are always welcome in our circles. Oh. All right, my friends, thank you again so much for joining me. I hope to see you next week, if not Monday night as well. Please feel free to join me. And until I see you next time, I love you, I see you, and I honor you. So have a wonderful, wonderful week. Take care of yourselves, love yourselves, know that you matter, know that you deserve everything that you desire. Like Mr. Rogers said, you are perfect just as you are. So keep that radiant light radiating and go shining. All right. I will see you soon. All right. Bye-bye.